Hi, welcome back. And this is round 22, and up for you next we have Austin Shin and Paul Gallen with Austin to kick off.
Fairly hopeful looking draw there.
Yep. I don't see
Splits quite nicely into useful tiles and not so useful tiles, doesn't it?
Oh, Paul Gallen's drawn a useful looking rack as well. It's just separating it into alpha order. But I think we could be seeing an opening play of Goo.
Hi Stuart, we've just started again. We've got Austin and Paul Gallen. Oh no, he's split it separately now. I thought we were going for Goo.
Austin is starting, so.
Would you play Goo there?
Probably not. I
wouldn't?
I don't like the putting the O over the double letter.
I would play Goo, and they say that it only gives away an extra 5 points, don't they? Putting I've always found that quite strange, actually. Supposedly on computer analysis, if you put a vowel next to a double letter square, it only gives away an extra 5 points to what your opponent on average, but it seems quite low to me. Anyway, it's gone agio.
Yes, and in this case, it's...
well, yes.
With Paul holding the X.
I prefer Goo to agio there. But I'm not a grandmaster.
That is a nice pick-up for Austin.
Austin lying in third place at the moment and Paul in fourth, so both very strong contenders for the final 8.
Yeah. Nigel Richards has taken the lead on 16 wins, 5 losses, plus 1103. David Koenig in second place, 15 wins, 6 losses. And as Natalie said, Austin is in third position also on 15 wins and 6 losses.
So Paul nearly misplaced Ixia there, nearly went for GA by accident. So
right.
Is he flustered? Austin with loads of choices.
Where did he...
he nearly played Ixia, making AI and GA. Or did he go further, or maybe it was further under, but either way it was making a phony in the wrong position.
Is Ixia the best move here, do you think?
I don't know, it gives such nice access to that triple. Glad to see that Lord Livgon is back with us.
It does give access to the treble, and
He's
as we
suggesting
know,
Ixia.
Austin is going to like it if Paul does that.
There's kind of other tiles that he wants to get rid of. There's also Orixa for 24, but obviously leaves him with totally vowels down
just
from the
wrecks
O.
the rack a bit, doesn't it?
It does, but gives much less away. It's not a very nice decision, actually. I don't like either of them very much.
No.
He's got Orixa lined up. Hi.
Hi, Omri.
Oh, hi, Omri. Nice to see you in here. Suggestion of maybe just XI.
Leaving
23.
4 vowels.
But giving nothing away. I might be tempted to go XI and just hope for a lucky draw.
I do like the EAR leave though. It's,
I know it is strong, but
yeah.
any of those moves using those other moves, Ixia or Orixa, just seems to give a lot away.
There's nowhere expensive to put Ixia, is there really?
I like XI. Would live going for XI. And Craig, hi Craig.
He's
Okay.
going for,
Oh, right.
yeah, he's going for Ixia.
Had we looked at that? Okay, I was.
I
Looking
prefer
at
the leave
position.
after Ixia.
I was looking at Ixia over the other side.
But we're going to see a 4-timer here, I think.
Almost certainly with that
Yeah.
rack. He's got an IEST of some sort, hasn't he? So
Yeah.
Goutiest or
Toutiest.
yeah.
I think Toutie's okay, isn't it?
I should know. I think so. Yes, I should know.
I hope.
Yes, I believe so. Yeah, poutiest as well.
Yeah.
Towsiest, all sorts of things there, all 78 points. We're not going to know what the blank is now, are we? Oh, what's he going for?
He's
Well, the blank could be a Z, could be an S. We don't know, do we?
Shall we assume it's a T?
I don't know. It could be an S.
It could be.
I'll assume it's a T, and then we'll see what gets
It,
played later.
it won't be an S though, surely, because that gives a
It does give a rather nice.
very easy
Could be a
access
Z.
to the. I suppose, yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to assume it's a T. $78
They always
points.
say replicate one of the tiles on your rack, don't they? When you've got a blank. So
Craig's saying it looked like a Z. You can tell from whereabouts they circled on the sheet. So
okay.
Z might make more sense. So both in a bit of trouble there, aren't they? 84 to Austin, 14.
Excuse me. And
He's got a QR or a QIN.
Paul's looking at playing Raj, but oh, is he a?
Sorry, I'm
yes.
confused as to who's right. We're on now. Yes, you're right. I'm on the wrong one.
Yeah. Should explain that the way that we're set up in this room, the racks are the opposite way round. So we're seeing a picture of Austin above
Yes.
Paul's rack, and Austin's rack
Gets a bit confusing.
with Paul above.
Okay, yeah, it is. I'll just message there that it was a Z. The blank was a Z. Towsiest.
Z declared.
Okay, yeah. Split it fairly obviously there into QIN and Prey. Is he going to go straight for... No, he's not going to dump the Q yet. He'll take the points for Prey.
Yeah.
Looks good. I think again a lower rated player, you think get the Q out of your rack as quickly as possible,
No,
don't you?
I would go for the points.
No, I don't mean your rating, I mean a lower rated
I
player.
see.
I don't mean you.
Am
I mean
I not a lower rated player?
I'm talking about a sort of C
Okay.
division, D division player
Okay.
might just think dump the Q, but not necessarily always the best case. No. Unless Austin's got a bonus that I can't see, it doesn't look very nice. Can't score very much for getting rid of duplicates, but he's got quite a lead, 129.45.
How do you how do you spell rally? Is it with IE or is it?
I don't think so.
Or is it just rallies?
Do you mean as in relatives?
Yes, yeah.
It's definitely not RELL. Why is it? So I think it must be IE. Yeah, IE.
Rally, yeah. The rallies are coming around.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Is it a good play? No, not really.
No,
No.
not using both the E's anyway.
No.
Liar.
Yeah. For where are you looking? Down on making rate
Yeah.
or real.
I was. Relit. Okay. That's very open.
He needs to be very open though,
Yeah,
doesn't he? He's
yeah.
a bonus behind. Looks good to me actually. Very aggressive play. Opens lots of lanes. Is it going to backfire? Not particularly more.
Not particularly, I
I
don't think. No.
Unfortunately, he hasn't drawn very well there.
Oh dear. MVT.
I think now is the time to go for
VTT.
QIN, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's going to have to leave
Yeah.
those lanes, but LRSY quite promising for next time.
Yeah, and they say the Y is a quasi-vowel, isn't it? So.
That's right. Yes.
If you don't draw a vowel, then
Which
you.
he has got one.
Yes. Yeah.
That's not too bad, is it? So Paul Gallen trailing by nearly 100 already. Facing a slightly awkward combination. Duplicate T's, the V. People were asking what we thought of Paul Allen's beard. He's looking very serious there. Quite a different look, isn't it?
Yeah. Paul Gallen.
Gallen.
I think you meant Paul Gallen.
I don't think Paul Allen's grown a beard since we've been here. No, Gallen, yes.
That'd be quick, wouldn't it?
It would. We didn't have one this morning. Yeah. Lanyards with a floating A.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Not likely to get one, but so again
Trivet.
playing very
Okay.
kind of like the idea of forking the board there, but ML. He's had to get rid of his tiles to do it. Quackle likes it.
As you would expect.
Yeah. Yeah, creating opportunities in a couple of different places. So is he going to use his S to plural QIN? Get some points. He's 154.79. Can get sort of 34 for yards. QINS. Stuart saying Trevet is nice.
Yeah.
It was nice in what it did for the board. I just didn't like the keeping LM very much. Is he looking at dries with... No. Is he going to do anything about either of those two spots created by Trevor or score elsewhere with his QINS?
He may not, because
no, he may not.
There's, at least one of them is still going to be available,
exactly,
isn't it?
leave two, one each. And Paul Gallen has played 5 tiles, so his rack's not necessarily going to be balanced. It's not like he's just fished off 1 or 2.
Sometimes I think you have to risk it.
Yeah, I think so. Not be too defensive.
Yeah.
154.79.
Just wondering if there was a D on the board whether you could have dry lands. I know you can have wet lands, but I don't think dry lands is valid, is it?
It sounded good when you said it. I don't suppose so, though, no. Yeah.
It is good.
It is. Wetland and dry land. Excellent. Wow.
Well, if you can have one,
why not? Very nice.
Why not the other one?
Mm-hmm. Spending
I'd
a
like
while
to think I'd
one.
risk it if it was available.
I think I would. It sounded good when you said it. Dre and Yate for 25. It is, yeah. Or 34 if he uses his S for something like yards. I'd be really tempted to take the 34 and keep scoring. He's already a bonus ahead. So an extra 9 points for the S is borderline, isn't it? Whether it's worth it. They say between 8 to 11, don't they, depending on the situation for an S.
Oh, he's
doing something completely different.
He's going to block the position and play idly.
Do we like that? I don't like that. I don't like that. I suppose he's thinking can't afford a 9-timer at this stage, but it seems over defensive to me.
I like it does. I like it from a rack
it was a nice leave. And there we go. It's worked out rather well.
Yes, it has.
You're right. It was a nice rack leave. Maybe I'm just played too aggressively.
It's difficult to know. Do you go for the points and sacrifice the leave, or?
I know it's always a balance, but in that case, I think I would have taken the points. I guess his chance of a 9-timer was small, but chance of a bonus there, I guess.
Your malt. Yep.
Yes. Sorry, I was just looking at the chat. Yes. Yeah, it's got to be best. I like those Y starting words. So 109, Paul Gallen, 166 to Austin, and Austin about to bonus. What's he got? Can have a G for the bonus, for the blank.
And Paul Gallen's not drawn very well after.
Yeah, Garren's was what I thought of as well.
We've got a ghost.
We have, taking at the door.
Come in, whoever you are.
Rangioras. Oh, I say, very nice. He's not Nigel, but we've got Rangioras through the IO. I do know Rangiora. I would not have spotted it as a 4-timer through the IO.
Nice one.
Austin's going to know that. He's played some lovely 9s and 10s. I'm sure he'll be looking through that IO and pretty good chance he's going to find it. Take your bets. Is he going to find that?
Lord Livgon says Austin knows 30,000 nines, right?
I believe he has studied a lot of 9s, yes. 30,000. I don't know. I bet he's going to find it. Paul's gone upside down with all the excitement there. Oops. He has missed a couple of bonuses while we've been watching, do you think? I wonder if it affects him being on the live stream, do you think?
Well, I mean, different
hard
people
to say,
cope.
isn't
Yeah, different people cope with it in different ways. I think it's undoubtedly more pressure to perform well.
That's right.
Because you know that you're under scrutiny.
That's right. You've got to put that out of your mind about people sitting at home watching you missing things. Well, you certainly should see Rangiora as an 8, because even I know that one.
Yeah.
I know Rangiora, so it should then progress from there.
What do you mean, even you?
Even me.
You're,
well, I'm not Austin, am I?
Well,
Yes.
You're still a very good player.
I'm just looking at the probability of Rangiora. It must be quite a 5,000. So it's within my range. You knew Rangiora, did you?
I did.
Yeah. Well, there you are then. Yes. So he's going to find it. Yeah, it's not a 9, it's an 8 plus 1 exactly.
I would have spotted it through
through
IO.
I'd have had Gallen's on the board ages ago, because I'd have been quite happy with that. Oh, where's it going? It's got Gallen's, yeah. Okay, well. So it's only 4 points different.
Yeah. Do you think?
I don't think he turned it down though,
do
you?
Do you think Nigel would have gone for Rangioras?
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think? Yes. Actually, I'm just looking. I was expecting him to go on to QIN. He's actually sacrificed it 70 that he scored. Rangiora's was 82. But I guess he wasn't going to play on to QIN. He's not going to open another 9-timer, is he?
No.
So 70.
Particularly when there's no need to.
Exactly. So he's well ahead now. 236, 109.
Nice little les spot from Idley, scoring 60 odd.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Carapete saying that the other 7s were apparently Warrens and Yarrens.
Okay, I don't know either of those. I knew Garens. $109, 236. Is he going to just play main across and spoil that Z spot? Not intentionally, but I think he probably is. Can't see that. Lost the board. Yeah, he's just going main across.
Spoilt the Z
He
spot.
has. Keeping ENN, but 26 points. He's got a nice 5 now if he wants to play possibly open. Is he? I think it's going... yeah, he's lining it up. He's lining Ozeki up.
Yeah.
Such a nice word. Do you know what it means? I didn't know. I've just looked it up.
No idea.
It is a champion sumo wrestler. Makes it even nicer. It's a great word.
Nice.
Craig saying it would have taken the extra points. Do you mean playing QINS and Garens? And the score at the moment, before with Austin to play, is 2-3-6 and 1-3-5. Or Yarens and QINS, putting a Y there would have been quite a safe letter to put there, or even the W would have been safe. He's going Ozeki, yeah.
That's a fairly safe move with the K being in the middle.
It is, obviously the S hook on the end, but it's not going to worry too much. Scored him 41. So, has Paul got a bonus? There's an opening through the P.
Nice hint, Natalie.
Yes, and Robin's openings. Yep, so I'd throw a bit of a clue in there. Yes, indeed, openings through the P.
Through the P.
I think that's his only playable bonus. It's one of those racks that looks like it should be a 7, but it isn't. So straight in there with openings is going to catch him up a little bit, but he's still trailing far behind. We've got Austin 277, Paul 198, so he's a bonus behind.
And Austin back on turn again with a fairly ugly looking rack.
It is. It is ugly, but probably some points to be scored out of it.
Is he looking at playing Vow and Wait?
I think he probably is, yes. Paul's had a nightmare draw.
He's not so far from Warrenui, is it?
I'm just thinking there's something there. I'm not attempting the pronunciation of that one. But
Unwary plus
one
an
of
H.
those, yes, one of those. Oh, yes.
Warrenui.
I don't think of it like that, but I know the way you mean. Yes, indeed. No, he's not. Vowel and LO being suggested. 28 points.
I'd love to play Warrenui
I
sometime.
know, I've learnt it, but I've never played it. I'll probably spell it wrong. I always think of it as where now when I've learnt it, because it kind of looks more like that. Yeah, that's it, isn't it?
What's a Warrenui?
A Warrenui is a building, a guest house, a carved building, a Warrenui. Wharenui.
And apparently you can have Warrapuni as well, which means the same thing.
Not very likely to be played,
Gosh.
but yes, as a 9.
The score is, just get that up for you, it's Austin 277 and Paul 198. Lord Litvgon says, I fished for Warrenui once in a friendly game and drew the only H out of like 20 tiles.
Wow. Excellent.
That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, bonus ahead for Austin. And has he gone Vow?
Yeah, he's gone Vow and Wait.
He's being quite, I guess Vow would have been fairly safe, but he's keeping it tighter there with Vow. Only 1 point less than Vow. Oh dear, poor Paul, what's he going to do with that?
Paul's got a bit of a headache, hasn't he?
He has got a headache. He's 106 behind now.
Looking,
only 19 in the bag. Winning chances must be pretty slim. can play down through that N, can't
that's
he?
what I was thinking. Yeah.
He's got to, I think.
The W's got to go for me.
Well, the WU combination needs
Yeah.
to be broken up, so it's one or the other. There's two U's still not seen, but I don't think he hasn't got anything useful with the. If he plays wine, it's a pretty sad-looking leave, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty ropey leave.
He's got HINAU through the N. Keeping we.
He's got what, sorry? He's got
HINAU through the N.
oh,
keeping
Hinor,
we,
yes.
Hinor.
Yeah.
Yes, that is funny. Yeah, Harry's, my son's got that make-up mobile phone, HUAWEI.
Yeah, just a brand name, yeah.
It is just a brand name.
But hey, some brand names are allowed in
They are.
Scrabble, aren't they?
Are they allowed?
But only
Because
when
there are other things though, aren't they?
because
Not because they're
yeah,
brand
because
names,
they're generic
mostly.
terms, I think.
Mostly, I
Yeah.
believe. And that's certainly not one of them.
Yeah, I'm beginning to like Hinor even more. Here,
Somebody's saying
actually.
it's not open enough. I don't see how else he can open though. I don't like the leave from it terribly, but I suppose it isn't. Well, it gives a line from the H, which is not.
Is he going to play Wayne or Wake, do you think?
It's a difficult decision, isn't it? HUIA, very open but easy to close again. HUIA would be hooking the H underneath the S of openings into the three-timer, but yeah, easy to close again. Let's play one way or the other and it's gone. I'm just looking to see whether that would actually be a pretty helpful move if he does that in terms of Austin's rack. Yeah, if he plays HUIA and then Austin plays down from the A, it's really shut the board down, hasn't it, with not many tiles left. He's 106 down.
And if he gave him the A out in the wind like that, he could certainly make use of it, that's for sure.
With the rack he's got?
Yes. Yeah,
bangled
probably.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty close to a bonus with it actually, but not quite, I don't think. He's going to do it though, because I think it's his only way, isn't it? He's got to open up, and Austin's just going to close it.
Oh, yes. Is he having second thoughts?
He is. He hasn't got a good way of opening that
No.
can't be closed, I don't think.
And I'm pretty sure Bangled is going to go down here.
I would think so. Austin really needed a floating vowel in a nice place, and there it is. 33 points for Bangled. I was looking at Banged. Would he not be sure of Bangled? He must be. He might go Bangled. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, maybe he's not sure.
He's either not sure or he's debating whether it's worth keeping the L, which it wouldn't really be, I wouldn't think. So, 80 points in it at the moment.
Paul's just picked up
Paul's
two
having,
C's.
He's having a nightmare over there. We've had some very one-sided games today.
He's going to play Banged, I think.
He is. It's either not sure of Bangled or... Can't think that he wants to retain the L particularly. Craig saying that HANAU was significantly better. Certainly less easy to close.
Yeah, I preferred your Hinol move to Huey.
As it turns out, it probably wouldn't have helped given what he's got. So 334, 224, 110 in it. And that EEW just about sums up his rack, doesn't it? The way it's gone, I think. What can he possibly be? So, considering there's 10 in the bag.
Is he thinking of keeping the 2 C's and getting rid of the W?
Lord Livgon saying HINAU. You really need an S because you're really going to need to hook an S for the bonus lane. But I guess he was desperate. Maybe it would have been the play. I'm not sure what he's going to do there. He's got a WACKE. No. Oh no. Now he's opening up at the top, keeping both C's. Is he hoping for something with the K? I don't like that very much. I can't imagine Quackle's going to like that. Yes, Craig's saying that H, if he had played HINAU, it's unlikely to be blocked. There's nothing usefully done, so it's going to stay open for the rest of the game, and it may just possibly come in useful. Don't really like Wayne there.
And Paul's rack is not
it's just getting from bad to worse, isn't it?
It's just not
7 in the bag. Just checking what's left. I think the bag contains AEFHPTU. Game is indeed over.
Okay, fled.
I wonder why I didn't go
I kind of
onto
liked
Ozekis.
I kind of liked Fobs actually.
I did as well on Ozekis.
Because it's
I like that too.
it blocks that line across.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm not sure why he's done that.
No, nor me. Don't know why he's holding on to the S there.
And with how many left in the bag?
Well, there's 4 now.
I suppose you can go hubs next time, can't you?
100 in it. 350, 248. Not good.
Yeah, Fobs and Ozekis, King of Letters says. Yeah.
I would have thought so.
Yeah.
Or folds. But Fobs looked...
Fobs, I would have gone with Fobs, I think.
Score.
Yeah.
Danny saying he's probably trying for another bingo starting from the...
E and bound.
Starting from E in bound. Knowing he's got the last S. Oh, right. So he's hoping to play a bonus down, making Ozekis.
Is he 1 letter off Bushido?
Ooh, he is. He is, yes. Nice Japanese word.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. He's not looking too happy, and not surprisingly, not even sure how he's going to recover any spread there. He is spread hunting now. I'm sorry, yes, Austin's spread hunting, despite being so far ahead, may have been looking for another bonus onto Ozeki.
So he's left one in the bag then. He's played Q.
Oh.
He's played Q.
He played when I wasn't looking. How dare he? Where's it gone?
Yeah, he's gone Q and she.
Oh, yes. I was just consulting what was left. Okay. So, yeah, one in the bag, which I'll have to tell you what it is in a minute. I think it's another E. Yeah, another E in the bag. 350 for Austin Shin and Paul Gallen on 264. As Craig says, Paul is still playing for that minute percentage of a chance of a win, while Austin knows he's got no chance because he's sitting there with the S on his rack and he can see what's left. That's what you've got to do, isn't it? Play the odds and look for the win.
You have to maximise your chances, don't you?
You do. That's something that Jerry Carter was saying at lunchtime, that Nigel will do. Rather than go for spread, he will hunt down the win, even if it's a minute percentage of a chance. And he will open up all over the place to get that slight chance of a win, rather than play for spread until it's absolutely sure that there's no chance. That's the way to do it, I guess.
People have often said about me that I'll never give up right until
That's
the,
good though, isn't it?
right until
it is,
the death,
absolutely.
you know.
Well, you should never. It's hard though, isn't it? When you get significantly down, especially against somebody that you perceive as a better opponent.
Yeah. So is it going to be Bush and Ozeki's?
Has he got any? Has he got anything that he needs to defend against? I'm not sure he does. Or a suggestion from BAP.
I think he'll know from the 8 letters that he can see that.
Yeah, I'm just looking at those and wondering if there is anything, possibly. Can't believe there's anything in the W lane. No. Has he gone Bush?
He has. He's put his Bush down, yeah.
So I'm trying to maximise his spread now. $387,264. We haven't had very close ones, have we? We've had some nightmares for one player or the other so far today. It has.
Felt
really sorry for some
games
of the opponents
today. Yeah. Nice. Toe face is a word.
Toe face. That doesn't conjure up a very good picture, does it really? No. I don't think it's a word, no. He can actually score through the Z. He can making mained, M-A-N-E-D, if he spots it as his best scoring. Not very easy to spot though, is it?
No.
He's got Feeze, F-E-A-Z-E, for quite a nice score. But definitely not easy to spot.
Yeah, so he's
If he doesn't do that, he can't score very much.
he's a little over 120 behind, isn't he?
I'm afraid so, yes. But he could make up 45 points with fees. Yeah, I've got somebody in the chat there spotted fees for 45. Is he going to see it? Not an easy one.
No.
Austin is presumably playing out.
Yes, he has.
He has done fees. I feel mean now
He
for saying he
has.
wasn't going to spot
He
it.
has.
Yes,
That's very nice. Very
It is.
nice indeed.
It is, and his best move. Actually, I don't think Austin is playing out, is he?
He's got dope. So.
I don't think he's got anywhere to play. No.
I don't see anywhere for it.
No.
Oh, that's... Oh, he's played Powd.
Is that a word?
Isn't that a phony?
I don't think that's right, is it?
I don't think it is.
No.
No, it's
that's
a phony.
Seems to have got away with it. Right. Paul lost the will to live and hasn't challenged. Powd. He's gone very superhero there, hasn't he? Okay.
Right.
It's not been challenged, has it? No. Okay.
Just...
No, it hasn't. I'm pretty sure it hasn't been challenged. I don't know. They don't appear to have signed anything.
He stopped the clock.
Oh.
Other...
Is it a challenge? Or is he leaving the room?
No, I think the game's over. And
the game is over. Austin's taking a photo of the board, so there we are.
So the final score is Austin 408 and Paul Gallen 309.
With a phony to go out.
Yeah, with a phony.
Yeah.
Going out on a phony, yes. So it was another
Quite
game.
a messy game, really, wasn't it? And very...
Another game where one player had...
yes.
A clear win, really.
A very clear win. Both blanks and a clear win.
Right, thank you for joining us again, and we'll see you very shortly for round 23.
Thanks.